Well, hello, and thank you to my mayor, Jorge Elorza, for those very generous words. I want to thank Willie Rodriguez and Parkview Bakery for having us. Gracias, Willie Rodriguez at Parkview Bakery. Encourage everyone to grab some coffee while you're here. It is excellent. And of course, I feel really blessed to recognize and welcome some other wonderful community and elected leaders who are here today. Thank you to Councilwoman Nirva LaFortune, Councilman Seth Yurdin, Councilman Sam Zurier, Senator Harold Metz, Representative Shelby Maldonado. We have some other wonderful leaders, Haney Maldonado from Fuerza Laboral and others. Your support means the world. Mayor Elorza, I am incredibly proud to stand with you today and to have your support on our campaign. And I'm proud, not just because you're the mayor of our capital city, but because on issue after issue that I care about, that our community cares about, I've seen you step up and lead. As Jose Batista La, abogado de la comunidad, mentioned, in those dark days after Donald Trump's election, Mayor Elorza was the first executive to stand tall, to send a very clear and strong message to our immigrant neighbors that we would use every tool at our disposal to stand up and resist the hate coming out of Washington, D.C. I'm very grateful for that work. When communities on the south side came out to fight this dangerous LNG, liquid natural gas facility at Fields Point, I was proud to stand with them, and so was Mayor Elorza, the highest ranking elected official in our state, to join that fight against big oil and National Grid. And in all of our work at the General Assembly to take on gun violence with legislation to remove guns from schools, to ban dangerous assault weapons, Mayor Elorza has been there to support that work, to join the fight against the NRA. I am really grateful for all of that work and advocacy, and that is why I am so proud this morning to accept your endorsement for our campaign for Lieutenant Governor. You know, I'm in this race because the system needs change. I've experienced firsthand how lobbyists for the most wealthy and well-connected, the payday lenders, the Walmarts, the NRA, they are always present in the State House. Every room, every hallway, every fundraiser, while everyday Rhode Islanders who can't afford a well-connected corporate lobbyist too often get ignored. But it doesn't have to be that way. We know that big change is possible when voices from the community can actually make themselves heard. I've seen that firsthand with working with the Providence Student Union, watching young people win healthier lunches and transportation. And this last week, seeing them come together to send the most powerful message I have ever seen to leaders in the State House that we need to take action on gun violence. I've seen that same kind of people-powered change in our work in the General Assembly. I've been proud with champions like Senator Metz and Representative Maldonado and others to help lead winning fights to increase the minimum wage for thousands of working families in our state, to push for more funding for our schools and for our English language learners, and this year to guarantee paid sick days for over 100,000 Rhode Islanders who never before had that security. So we know that change is possible, working together with leaders like Mayor Elorza, like Councilwoman LaFortune, like Councilman Yurdin and Zurier and Senator Metz and Representative Maldonado, and the power of our community as we see it today and in the streets and in the State House. We can make change. We can guarantee health care as a fundamental human right, not a privilege for those who can afford it. Podemos garantizar el salud médico para todos como un derecho. We can secure a living wage and pay equity for every working family. We can rebuild our crumbling public schools. Podemos invertir en nuestras escuelas públicas. And we can and we will stand up to protect our immigrant communities no matter what happens in Washington. Podemos y vamos a proteger y apoyar nuestras comunidades inmigrantes, no lo importa que pase in Washington, D.C. It's possible we can do it. The sky's the limit, and the Lieutenant Governor's office can help. Let's take that office for the people. Vamos a tomar la oficina para la gente. Let's remake the Lieutenant Governor's office as the people's advocate and use those resources to put the people's priorities front and center. That's the work before us, and I am so grateful to Mayor Elorza and to all of our friends here for your support, and I'm excited to continue working and fighting alongside each and every one of you. Thank you again so much. And as I said, the coffee here is great. There's lots of snacks over there. I hope people will take some time and enjoy. Thank you again so much for coming out. Appreciate it.